Welcome back, everybody. It's 8:09. Halloween is a fun time for everyone, filled with tricks and treats, but it can be a spooky experience for pets, from strangers knocking on the door relentlessly to being surrounded by a lot of things that they want but really can't have because they're toxic.
Yeah, there are ways, though, you can protect your pets, and Fox 16's Dorothea Wilson joins us live now with some tips on how to keep those pets safe. Good morning, Dorothea.
Good morning, Ashley, and good morning, Pat. It is Halloween, and I think this year the ghosts and goblins, they're going to say brr instead of boo because it's a cold one. But that won't stop all of the treats that are going to come rolling in. But they can be really toxic for our pets. And I spoke to Dr. Campbell from the Cantrell Animal Shelter, or the Animal Clinic, and she tells me things like chocolate, sugar, or even raisins can be toxic for pets. But in case you happen to get those, she does share some ways that you can keep them safe and other things that are toxic to the animals.
Things that you want to avoid this kind of holiday season is going to be chocolate, candy, and gum, especially those that contain an artificial sweetener called xylitol. Things that you can feed that are safe for them, though, are going to be things like peanut butter, as long as it doesn't contain that artificial sweetener xylitol. Some fruit, so blueberries, strawberries, bananas, canned pumpkin, as long as it is just pumpkin and not pumpkin pie filling.
All right, she also recommends keeping your pets in a quiet room when those trick-or-treaters are knocking on those doors. Anyway, back to you guys.
All right, thank you very much, Dorothea.
One of the best things about Halloween, candy.
But one of the hardest parts for some pet owners is not being able to fully include those furry friends. Fox 16's Dorothea Wilson joins us live now with tips on how to keep your pets safe for this day. Good morning, Dorothea.
Good morning, Ashley, and good morning, Pat. It is Halloween, and it is a cold one, but that won't stop the candy from rolling in. But while the candy can be a treat for us, it's definitely really tricky for our pets. I spoke to Animal Clinic, or Cantrell's Animal Clinic, Dr. Campbell, and she tells me things like chocolate and sugar and different things of that nature, especially raisins, is very, very toxic for animals. But in case they get into your secret stash, these are some things you can do to help them.
If you do catch your pet getting into any of the things that I listed, absolutely you want to call Pet Poison Control. And if it is during normal business hours, you can go to your local veterinarian. If it is after hours, we do have 2 ERs in Little Rock, which is going to be Aves and Out West. Then we do have an ER also located in North Little Rock called After Hours. So please keep you and your pet safe, and y'all have a happy Halloween.
All right, also make sure to keep your pets in a quiet area so the knocks on the door won't startle them. In the meantime, have a happy Halloween. Back to you, Ashley and Pat.
All right.
I think her mouth's getting a little frozen out there,
it's
right?
cold out there, that's for sure.